আসসালামু আলাইকুম আমার বাফেলোবাসীরা আমার নাম হচ্ছে ব্যারিস্টার থানন রিজভি এটা আমার ম্যানেজিং পার্টনার রবার্ট মেরান্টো আমাদের পার্টনার রিচার্ড নিকোত্রা আমরা একটা পার্সোনাল ইঞ্জুরি ল ফার্ম আমরা অনেক ক্লোজলি বাঙালি কমিউনিটির সাথে কাজ করতেছি আরও ফিউচারে করব আমি ফ্লোরটা দিব হচ্ছে মিস্টার মেরান্টোকে to talk about a little bit of what we do.
Hi, I'm Bob Maranto, managing partner of Andrews, Bernstein, Maranto Nicotra. Since 1995, our law firm has represented solely individuals that have been involved in injury accidents, and myself, together with partner Rick Nicotra, 6 other full-time attorneys at our office, and a staff that's been specifically trained to handle solely personal injury cases. For almost 30 years, we have been handling cases for the local community and more recently for the Bangladeshi community. And together with my partners and of course with Thanon, who has now joined our firm, become an integral part of our firm, we enjoy working with your community. As personal injury attorneys, we handle a number of different types of cases. Oftentimes we're dealing with cases that involve motor vehicle accidents, premise liability cases, and construction accidents. Specifically with respect to motor vehicle accidents, it's extremely important that we're contacted as soon as possible after the accident happens. It's important to know that the insurance companies from day one are working on the accident. And the insurance companies are always attempting to get information from individuals that they could use against them later on. So contacting us early on and not talking to insurance companies becomes critical. Our firm will provide services that are different from than others in the community. Number one, we provide services and assign a specific property damage paralegal to help all of our clients with property damage. We also see the no-fault documents from beginning to end, and we make sure that wages are paid to all of our clients, and a specific no-fault paralegal is assigned for that purpose. With respect to the no-fault documents as well, and this is a critical component of our cases, we'll have a paralegal that will follow you throughout your whole case, including making sure independent medical exams are attended to, and if there are any wage or mileage problems, that they will see to it that those are paid. We'd like everyone to be aware of something that's going on in the insurance community right now. Insurance companies are trying to get a hold of injured people early on and attempting to settle cases with them for $500 or $1,000. We encourage everybody to refrain from talking to the insurance companies because they're preying on people who may have a 6-figure or 7-figure injury, and once you sign those documents, the case is over. Now, something I think we should illustrate here with respect to our firm, and something that's important and we pride ourselves on, is that we are trial attorneys here. We are not a law firm that simply takes in numerous cases and settles cases for less than they are worth. We put cases into suit, we prosecute them vigorously, and because of that, I think it's easy to understand that our ability to have better verdicts, better settlements is enhanced because of that procedure that we've been engaged in since we became a firm back in 1995.
Hi, I'm Rick Nicotra. I'm a partner here, as mentioned before when you met Bob a few minutes ago. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how we feel in being involved in your community, in being able to represent them. We've had the opportunity over the past decade or so to become more and more involved and trusted. And I wanted to mention what an honor it is to be entrusted with these issues that are critical to your family and are so important when something strikes. When a member of the family is injured and taken out of the workforce, for example, or unable to continue with the chores around the home or childcare. What we've experienced with the Bangladeshi community is they're so family-focused, they're family-centric. And when a claim is thrust upon someone, when an injury is thrust upon someone through no fault of their own, it doesn't just affect them, but it affects the entire family as a unit, as a whole, and then oftentimes the extended family, and then sometimes the community as well. So it really has been an honor to be involved, to get to know the community better, and I want to assure you that we will continue to take that as seriously as we have and continue to be there for you no matter what type of injury, accident, event befalls you.
Construction accidents can cause devastating injuries. New York State has specific laws that will protect you if you are working in a construction setting. Specifically, labor law section 240 subsection 1 protects people if they fall from a height and they're working in a construction setting. Also, if they're hit by an object that falls from a height. With respect to labor law section 241 subsection 6, it also will provide protection to you in the event that we can show that there has been a violation of a certain regulation inside of the federal code. If you are involved in a construction accident, it becomes paramount to get a hold of us quickly. We need specifically to get investigations done very, very quickly in those situations, specifically because the injuries can be devastating, wage loss can be enormous, and the cases need to be generally placed into suit fairly quickly.
Again, Rick Nicotra here. I wanted to mention just one type of case among others that we focus on. They're called premises liability. And so what that means is either a slip and fall or a trip and fall injury accident where there's a condition on the property that's dangerous. Now, Buffalo, typically, snow, ice conditions, potholes or lots that have gone into disrepair by way of like the freeze-thaw cycle. One of the important parts about calling an attorney immediately is the importance of preservation of video, preservation of evidence, preservation of witness information or statements. So calling us right away is so important because once an event happens, keep in mind that the insurance company is already working on that case. And so you don't want to be at a disadvantage. We're here for you to take those first steps, to write the letters of preservation, to call witnesses, to get statements, to collect photo or video evidence, whatever's out there. Because when it's a premises case, either a slip and fall on ice or a trip and fall on maybe a staircase in disrepair or a parking lot in disrepair, a lot of things can change in a day or an hour. The weather here changes in an hour. But also once a homeowner or a business owner understands what happened, sometimes they'll go out there and they'll fix it before you can get somebody on board. So we jump in right away. And I wanted to share that because when an injury does happen and it does affect you and change your life, you don't want to look back hoping that you'd call someone sooner to protect your rights, to preserve the video, and to protect your family and make sure that any pain and suffering or lost benefits, lost wages, lost services among the family. All those things are so important for us to document and to quantify and to really preserve because that just makes a claim whole. People often think of a personal injury lawyer as handling a pain and suffering claim. But really, with every injury claim we have, we look to quantify and to establish every type of claim that we can bring and prove, whether it be for a lost wage claim, a lost benefit claim. Has your car been damaged, for example? Are you losing income? These are all things that are so important to you and your family, and therefore to us, to get fair compensation for you and really to try to document and quantify each possible line item of damages to make your family whole again. So these are a couple reasons why I think it's important to reach out. There's never a cost here. There's never a fee here. We don't charge anybody anything. In fact, there's only an attorney fee if at the end of your claim, we're able to actually get you compensation. And only then is there an attorney fee out of that money that the insurance company pays us. So it really is risk-free to step in and protect you and your family in case anything like what we've mentioned happens to you.
Right. So, আমরা তো মোটর ভেহিকল অ্যাক্সিডেন্ট করি, জানেন আপনারা। আমরা প্রেমিসিস লায়াবিলিটি করি, আমরা ডগ বাইটস করি, আমরা কাজে যদি ব্যথা পান আমরা হেল্প করব, কনস্ট্রাকশন কেসেস করি। আমাদের অ্যাড্রেস হচ্ছে 420 ফ্র্যাঙ্কলিন স্ট্রিট, বাফেলো, নিউ ইয়র্ক। আমাদেরকে যে কোনো রকম সমস্যাতে আমাদেরকে কন্ট্যাক্ট করবেন। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ। ফোন নাম্বার হচ্ছে 716-842-2200। থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ।
Thank you.